What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow me over on Telegram. That's t.me/KingofFomo1, as well as my TikTok channel listed right there on the screen. Today we have three different things we're going to talk about. I will get into the good, the bad, and the ugly of BNB Profit. Some people are expressing some issues they're having with that, so I do want to address the issues and the positives with that one. We'll talk about that towards the end. Another platform is B2X. This is another hot new platform to mess around with your Binance tokens, similar to E2X, T2X, Hex, and Wise. This is the sequel to a few of those different platforms. It's an auction/staking platform, and it seems to be kicking off steam right now. It might be under the radar. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll maybe get to that second. But first, I want to talk about the Kucoin token, as well as your other exchange tokens like the Hotbit token, the Huboy token, and even the BNB, the Binance Smart Chain token. All these tokens are taking off like crazy. We can take a look, like just BNB itself up 88% over the past 2 weeks. Hotbit token up 152% over the past 2 weeks. Kucoin shares up 280% over the past 2 weeks. And I think that combination of the fact that, whenever a coin goes up, the first thing you should think of is the reason why it's going up is because of speculation. And that's the case with a lot of these tokens. Kucoin shares, as well as the Hotbit token, a lot of people are speculating that they're going to be similar to the Binance token as well, because Binance has just been going crazy as a top 3 token. I've never really seen growth like this consistently over the past couple of weeks. On such a high market cap token, but it's been doing great. And your tokens like Hotbit and Kucoin shares, a lot of people are saying, since they're doing their own stuff on these blockchains, they might be able to fix and address and the issues that a lot of these second layer solutions are having problems with. Second layer solutions are solutions to Ethereum to be able to do transactions and have a network of smart contracts built around a token. And these other tokens that are trying to do this are either in developmental crisis, or they're in forever test net, or they're just having very much issues with adoption. And the positives with exchange tokens is like the Binance token is, this is the most popular exchange in the entire world, so they have no issue with adoption whatsoever. They have no issue with funding, and they've been in the crypto game and just offering tokens for a long time, so they don't have any issues putting this coin out there. And a lot of people are thinking that with these up and coming exchanges like Hotbit and like Kucoin, they're going to do the same thing. Kucoin actually has its Kuchain in testnet right now, which I think is one of the reasons why this one has been mooning so much, is because they just started their testnet, I think, on April 3rd, and it's going until May 3rd or something like that. May 3rd. And as people are testing this and seeing what's going on, that's when the speculation really starts to see if the Kuchain and the Kucoin shares token is going to be able to compete with Binance's BNB token, as it's going to have the automatic adoption from its giant user base that uses its exchange already. And, maybe it'll have adoption from developers seeking that adoption base from the consumers as well. So a lot of people are speculating on Kucoin because of that, and I think that that's the reason why this token is going up so much in value. They also have very low market caps. Kucoin shares has a market cap of $1 billion, while Hotbit has an even lower market cap of $15 million. So they have a lot of room to grow compared to the Binance token, and the fact that Binance, the BNB token, doesn't really have a lot of room to grow, and it's still rocketing up like crazy, is one of the reasons why people are attaching onto these other more speculative assets as they're coming out here. Now Hotbit, same thing. I think they have their Hotbit token and they're doing stuff behind the scenes with that. But cautionary tale with this one, they are in maintenance. They've been in maintenance for quite a while, and I think it's a little more difficult for United States investors to buy Hotbit token. On the platform, they can get it from Uniswap. I think it's most traded on Uniswap anyway, so, or maybe not, but you can get it on Uniswap pretty easily. So if you're looking to get a piece of that pie, that is possible. But take a look. Kucoin is actually really an easy exchange to use. I've been using it for years and haven't had any issues with it. So we'll see if this token continues to really keep its momentum. And what you really should do, like, there's not that much information out there on Kucoin shares or on the Kuchain in general. So if you guys can find some information and let me know, that would be great. But if you're going to stay connected and see how this coin is going to grow, will it grow over time? Is this just a quick pump and dump fueled by the hype of BNB? Many people, like I just had somebody just said the other day, Kucoin, it's impossible that it's going to go 2x. It can't do it because of XYZ. And that was when it was at like $10. It's already almost 2x from where it was a couple days ago, which is pretty insane. So keep that one on your radar, and maybe do your own research on Hotbit token as well. So next up, we can talk about the new platform B2X. Like I said, this is similar to T2X and E2X and Hex and Wise token if you guys were in those. Few differences. One of the main differences, there's no referral commissions in here, so there's no team building. There's no people that are going to take advantage of the system and, you know, hold the majority of the tokens and dump on people. Everyone has an equal opportunity with this. So if we go to the auction right here, the auction is going to be over in about 2 hours and 33 minutes. Now, one of the issues with some of these things is that they're usually heavily front-run on the first days, and then they die off for a long time, and then they grow a little bit, maybe a little bit later. So that might be the case with B2X. We'll see. Currently 102 BNB worth of deposits in here today. If you're looking at this video, or if you're looking at this platform a week from now, hopefully the total deposits will be similar, if not higher, in the coming days, because 102 BNB is actually not that much compared to what I've been seeing in other crappier platforms. So what happens here is they pay you out in these B2X tokens. So in this case, there's 3,660 B2X tokens available for today. Tomorrow there will be 3,650, and it'll go down by 10 every single day. So it'll become progressively more rare to obtain these B2X tokens. What you can do with them is you can put them in a few of these different things, or you can put them in staking or in the vault. Particularly with staking, if you're going to be putting your B2X in here, you're going to get dividends of BNB, and that percentage of dividends, let me see if I can find that, percentage of dividends for staking is about 45% of all the BNB that goes into the auction day. So let me go back to, where is it? This is T2X. I want to go to B2X, which is right here. So 45% of the total auction BNB, so in this case 102, 45% of that will be distributed to the people who are already staking within the platform. You know, you're gonna get, like, I like to say the earlier the better, but again, if it's front-run heavily, that's not the case. But you're going to get a large portion of the pie if it's pretty even, or at least increases in value over time for the deposits. If you get in here early and get a lot of B2X tokens, a lot of the BNB that goes in on a daily basis will be distributed to you for staking. There's also some other interesting caveats with this. Like for staking, I think your stake is locked for 365 days. So that's a long time. You can't just take it out and sell it or do anything like that. So B2X is working as a dividend and interest type of contract. So I like that. There's really like not too many shady business, too much like huge volatility that can happen with B2X, at least from my first glance of the tokenomics. We have other things too, like a vault, which will pay out a drip rate of 1% to people that are staking in there. So you guys can look at this. Like I said, I'm pretty new to it. I'll have to make a separate video when I kind of get a couple days under my belt of this thing. But of course, proceed with caution. Nothing is a guarantee. I know with T2X, I didn't do too well with those because I joined at the wrong time and a few other stuff. But this might be early. It might not be early, depending on how much people are jumping into this later. I think that if we touch 200 again, it might be a little high. That's a lot. But we'll see what happens. We got 2 hours left of this auction for people to buy in. Anyway, that is mostly everything for today. We'll end with kind of a negative note, sort of a neutral note, BNB profit. There's a lot of people experiencing issues with BNB profit. And maybe it's just the vocal minority. I'm not sure, because there's a lot of people that are perfectly fine. There's a ton of people in the network that are not saying they have any issues whatsoever. And these issues include things like activating plans. They're just not getting activated. There's things like people not getting payouts on time automatically to their wallet when the timer hits 0. The issues are kind of all over the place. Like, it's not a consistent issue with anybody. and I can't diagnose what the problem is. Like, since I'm so new at this, I'm just as new as you guys are. Whether it's people are not putting in the same amount, or the accurate amount of BNB, or they're sending from a strange wallet, I don't know. And support is not really the best. I don't think support is there too much. So you guys are gonna have, you're sort of on your own to figure out what's going on here at the current moment. I'm looking for other outlets to try and help people out, but just be patient. Wait a couple days max before you total panic, and of course, like, do a minimum test amount. Don't just jump in with 20 BNB first. That's not what I did. I jumped in with 5 to see if it worked, and then when it did work, I jumped in with the rest. So that's kind of what you should, like, the rule of thumb that you always should go by. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try and keep you guys up to date with support and BNB profit overall, and if you guys are having problems, hopefully we can get them solved. Anyway, that's everything for today. I know there wasn't much of a solution with that, but you just got to be patient. I know as much as you do about this. Catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.